My name's Amanda.
And I'm Monica.
And we're physiotherapists from University Hospital Tees working in the community for Hambleton and Richmond. I'm going to be talking you through the active cycle of breathing, also known as ACBT. It's a series of different breathing techniques to help manage your secretions. So what it does is it helps remove any mucus, phlegm off the side of your lungs. It helps to bring it more centrally so it's easier to cough and clear. So before starting the active cycle of breathing, you want to be making sure you're sat comfortable, you're leaning back on the back of your chair and that you're in a comfortable position for you. We're going to start with phase 1. So phase 1 is known as breathing control. So this phase is classed as the relaxed section of the active cycle of breathing. It helps to regulate your breathing pattern, relax, reduce any nerves before starting the active part of the cycle. So if you just place a hand on your tummy for me, Monica, you're going to do a gentle breath in and a gentle breath out. So we recommend about 5 of these breaths. So what we're looking for with Monica here is we're going to do, as she breathes in, we want that hand to rise as the air enters the lungs and they expand. And as she breathes out, we want that hand to fall there as the air leaves the lungs. And that's 4. 5. Lovely. So we're going to be moving on to the second phase of the active cycle of breathing. This is known as deep breathing exercises. So it's a more active part of the active cycle of breathing. It looks at focusing on inspiration, so to get the air behind the mucus to be able to move it more centrally, so then it's easier to cough and clear. So if you just place a hand on your chest for me and a hand on your tummy, you're going to do a big deep breath in all the way to the bottom of your lungs. Hold it for 2 to 3 seconds and then a big deep breath out. Lovely. So again, we recommend about 5 of these breaths. Couple of things to look out for. So again, when Monica's breathing in, we want that bottom hand to rise as the air enters the bases of her lungs. And when she breathes out, we want it to fall. Looking at the top hand there, we want that to stay relatively still. So we want to avoid using any of our neck muscles, shoulder muscles, known as the accessory muscles. We want to avoid using these in the deep breathing exercises. These aren't designed for breathing, they tire very quickly. So we want to be using our respiratory muscles to do that. The other little thing to think about is if you're feeling lightheaded or dizzy at all, stop doing the deep breathing exercises, return to phase 1, the breathing control. Lovely. So after you finish the deep breathing exercises, you can either, if you're feeling short of breath at all, you can return to phase 1, or we're going to be moving on to phase 3. So phase 3 is known as the forced expiratory technique, also known as a huff. So the idea of this stage is you've got the air behind the lungs, the air behind the secretions, we now need to move it centrally to the lungs to be able to cough and clear. So there's 2 different huffs. We're going to start with the big short huff. So this is if you've got any secretions that you feel are in your throat, they're getting caught at the back there, you're not ready to cough them up yet. So you're going to take a big deep breath in, short sharp breath out. So what we're looking for there, imagine you're steaming up a mirror or a car window, you want to keep a nice open mouth as you're breathing out. We recommend sort of a maximum of 3 of these. That's 2. 3. The other huff you can do, if you don't feel like the secretions are at the back of your throat yet, you feel like they're a bit further down, we're going to be looking at a small, long huff. So same idea, you're going to do a medium breath in, but a small, long breath out. So as you can see, the same technique as if you're steaming up a window or a car or a mirror, and again, about 3 of those as a maximum. After you've completed those, you'd be finishing off with a cough. So that's the active cycle of breathing. If you find you've not brought any secretions up after 1 cycle, you can return to doing another cycle if you feel able to do so. The benefits are it stops you from coughing continuously, getting fatigued, getting in pain, and helps to make it easier to manage those secretions. That's everything on this video. Thank you for watching.